Dementia and Alzheimer's are terrible diseases that often rob a person of the very essence of who they are. In my mother's final days, she had lost most all her memories, but still knew the hymns of the church.
How great thou art, how great thou art, when nothing else could help, love lifted me.
Now, I attributed my mother's ability to recall the hymns, despite her Alzheimer's, to the fact we were in church most every time the doors were open. But come to find out, music can often reach memory care patients when nothing else can. So when I learned of the Oklahoman in our next story, I knew you just had to meet him. You're all self-taught.
Never have had a piano lesson. It's a gift from God.
How does that happen?
You know, I said one time that I sing the song with my fingers. People asked me if I could teach them. I wished I could teach, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It just comes out. As long as it's up here, I don't have to practice. It just comes out. It might be something that I haven't played in 20 years, and it comes out.
Your mom taught you hymns?
And this is a good story, but my mother was very protective of what I listened to because everything would just attach itself to my brain. So it was all hymns for me. And then sometimes she would go grocery shopping, leave my dad and myself out there, and he'd get out his fiddle, I'd get out my fiddle, and he'd teach me songs like Tennessee Waltz. Would come up the driveway and we'd have to switch to Amazing Grace. But I learned how to play the hymns by really just going to church and listening and singing. And to this day, they're my favorite. I feel like that's my calling, is to play the hymns.
A natural talent and love for music that's taken him all over the world, playing music for anyone that will listen, including the political elite all the way at the White House. But recently, Gathan's found a new calling, to perform for residents at senior living centers.
I feel like I have found my calling. It seems like I'm in a nursing home or assisted living, memory care, every day, sometimes several times a day. Their life comes back. You know, Alzheimer patients, people that might have went months without talking, and all of a sudden they start singing. I go to these places to inspire people, but they're the ones that inspire me.
And you've had your own difficult times.
I've had my own difficult times. Lost my fiance. Sometimes I tell this to the people because it puts me on a level of, you know, most of these people have lost their spouse and went through a series of depression, and I'm over that, and I really attribute my music, my everyday path of music, getting me out of the depression. Like you, to have a girl like you, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. To have a girl like you. I was playing the other day for a nursing home, and I told the people, I was telling them, I said, I'm very thankful that I play. I said, I don't know why God gave me the talent to play. And this little lady spoke up and she said, to play for lonely people like us. So I'm just very thankful that he gave me the gift, and again, I'm trying to do what he wants me to do.
Now, if you'd like to hear Gathan perform live, you can each week on Facebook. Every Tuesday evening, Gathan performs on Facebook Live, where he even takes requests.